It was at the end of 2016. A Munich-based potential client invited me to come and present myself at their facilities and pitch for my services as a public speaking trainer. You know, this never happens because normally it's all recommendation based, an email here or a phone call there, it's all set. Those guys invited me. The setting was like in an FBI movie. The head of HR, good cop. The head of training and development, bad cop. And then some third, impartial person who didn't say a word during the entire meeting. I start to present my stuff with a flip chart. I put down my 2-day agenda on the flip chart. And then the bad cop interrupts me. Yeah, that's all cool, Florian. But why you? Why me? Again? I have to start at level 0? Oh yes, my friend. That's exactly what happens. We always have to start at level 0. Ethos, credibility, is an output. With people who don't know you, you always have to build credibility ethos. You need input to build ethos. And this is exactly what happened. Again, I had to build my credibility. But still, I was pretty fed up with this starting at level 0 all the time with new potential clients. So on the way back from Munich to Barcelona on the plane, almost 4 years ago, I wrote an article. And this article I now send always to potential clients before we even start talking about a potential collaboration. This article is called 7 Reasons Why You Should Never Work With Me. Obviously, this is reversed psychology. If you're not aware of reverse psychology, check it out on Wikipedia. My end game is, of course, I want to work with you. But these 7 reasons why you should never work with me, they have a deeper meaning. And that is something that you can benefit from as well. But before we talk about your benefit of this, let's have a look at those 7 reasons why you should never work with me so you get a better understanding of what we're talking about here. Do you love to hear your own voice? The use of camera. I hate it. I despise it. You would analyze yourself, and self-assessment is more useless than a deaf spy. I would say Aristotle didn't have a camera either. If you want a camera, I'm out. Oh, you want handouts. Those nice file folders with all those papers in there. So you don't have to work throughout the entire training. Handouts are for losers. This is a paperless training, man. We're in the 21st century. If you want handouts, I'm out. Music was my first love, and it will be my last. Hey man, if you don't like music, you have a problem. I love music. I play the clarinet. I wake up with Spotify. I go to bed with Spotify. My training Spotify. If you don't like music, my trainings are a nemesis. You enter the room music. You leave the training music. In between the slots, breaks, music. You prepare your speeches, music. If you don't like music, I'm so out. You know how a trainer should write on flip charts and whiteboards? You know the handwriting, the nice clouds with clarity, clear, simple, unique words in a cloud, a blue cloud with red text or red cloud with blue text. This is my handwriting. Okay, one of my participants called it modern art, but if you don't like my handwriting, I'm out. As a trainer, I'm a pit bull terrier. No does not exist. If you don't want to sing, if you don't want to jump, if you don't want to scream, if you don't want to fight, if you don't want to do anything, if you want to stay in your fucking comfort zone, I am not your trainer. I'm a pit bull trainer, and if you don't like it, I give a One of my early trainings in 2012, gaming company in Berlin. 1-day training, afterwards a debriefing call with the HR department. Florian, training went well, feedback was good, but there was one comment. A lady said, it cannot be that a public speaking training is therapy. Public speaking is therapy. And if it's not therapy yet, you can do better. Pathos, one of the 3 modes of persuasion of Aristotle, one of the basic pillars of rhetoric, means pain and passion. If you don't open up yourself, if you don't share your inner self, if you have problems with sharing a tear, I'm not your trainer. Living in Spain since 2003 definitely helps. But if you have an issue with a nice glass of red wine during a lunch break in a corporate training, I am definitely not your trainer. So here you have them, the 7 reasons why you should definitely never work with me. It was supposed to be funny, but there's a deeper meaning. Because when I reflect on those 7 reasons, this is me. This is my authentic me. And if there's one thing that people value in you more than anything else, it is your authenticity. I have a little exercise for you now. Take a sheet of paper and put down on a sheet of paper 7 reasons why nobody should work with you. It can be anything, as a supplier, as a provider, as a client, as an employee, as a leader. Anything works. Why should others not work with you at all? 7 reasons. Put them down on a sheet of paper and you will be surprised by the depth of the content. If you use this content in your everyday communication, I guarantee you, people will perceive you as so authentic, and that will boost your